So we're going to finish off the work you were doing in the last video with changing the levels. And so we're going to be working with the goal sprite right now. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to create some kind of sensory communication. Basically, when the player touches the goal, it's going to know to switch levels. It's reached its goal time for the new level. And so you're going to want to go into control. You want a forever loop. And then you want an if-then statement within it. Now it'll be into sensing if, and now that you are working within your goal sprite, you just need to say if the player is touching the goal sprite, then, and then you're going to go into events, you're going to broadcast onto the next level. Again, this is your form of communication within the program. Just between different elements, and then you're going to go to data, and you're going to let it know that it needs to change the level by 1. So that's how you're kind of making the variables, and yeah. So then, changing the levels. So in the last video, you made your max level. Okay, so just to recap from the last video, you have made a one-click, you've gone into your stage, and then you've made a broadcast next new level. When this is clicked, broadcast new level, you're going to switch the backdrop, you're going to set the max level, and you're going to set a level to 1. So that's just how they're communicating. And then you're now going to add some more stuff to really tie it all together. You're going to go into events. And so we've been working a lot with one click. Now we're going to be doing something where it's when I receive new level. So now it's a new kind of when something happens, when you've received a new level, which is the command that you had in your goal, broadcast new level. So now that it's going to be receiving that, what it's going to do, you're going to go into looks, and you're going to switch the backdrop to level. You're switching your backdrop now, and that's how now you're using a variable. It's not that every single time for the amount of levels you have, you're going to be writing in code for each individual switch. This is how through your variable you're just going, no matter how, if you have 100 levels, it's no problem because you just have a variable that switches every single time. It's just incrementing, etc., whatever, and that level is being kept track of elsewhere. And you're also, this is when something, you're gonna go to control, you're gonna put a stop, this not stop all, you're going to just stop this script. And so basically that whole process is just going to end. You've switched the backdrop, it's good, it's out. And you also want to go into the player, and you want to do a similar thing when I receive new level. So now you see that the goal is actually communicating with both the stage and the player. When you're moving around your player and it's jumping up to the object, you want to bring it back to its original position every time, and how you'll do that is you're going to go into motion, and then you're going to go to, and then you're going to change it to whatever coordinates you want. In my case, it's going to be -121 for the x coordinate, and for the y coordinate I want -81, but it's whatever you're going for with your game.